In a world filled with happiness and success, there stands a man who seeks to spread a little darkness. This man is Alexander Grimm. Come along as he shares his stories of death and despair. Be warned, these stories are not but for those with a weak constitution. This is Grimm's Doses of Darkness. Strap in and welcome to the show.
Misunderstood. We all have our place in life. Some people find it quickly and others have to go through hell and back before they find theirs. You may be one of the people who feel lost in the shuffle and don't think they'll ever find a spot. Trust me, you'll find your place. It just takes time. Always look before you leap. At least that's what they say. I think that's a lot of hogwash. I've looked before I leapt, examined every possible outcome and still came up short. Besides, what did John Lennon say? Life is what happens when you're busy making plans. Even an overthinker like me can grasp the gravity of these words. We all have to survive, but we don't all actually live. Leroy was a man who didn't understand that concept. For him it was always work, work and work some more. That way, one day, his kids and grandkids would have it a little easier than he did. Everyone always thought that Leroy was a cold, bitter man who worked to stay away from everyone, and that was simply not the truth. His heart was pure gold and his hands were as calloused and rough as a cow's hide. Leroy never took more than he gave and never wanted anything for himself. When he was asked if he wanted help, he always responded, "Just stay out of the way." Leroy didn't mean ill will when he said it, he just cared enough for no one else to have to strain as hard or possibly hurt themselves. He knew he could handle any job handed to him. He had 4 kids and 15 grandkids. He loved each of them dearly, but they never believed that. Leroy never made it to a ball game, a graduation, or even had time to play catch with his kids. When Leroy died from lung cancer, very few people showed up. It was mainly his closest relatives who felt obligated. One man did show up that no one had ever seen before. He handed Gloria, Leroy's wife, an envelope. Inside was a handwritten note from Leroy himself. Before she had a chance to open it, the man had already disappeared. The letter read, "Every ounce of sweat was for my family. Every tear I cried in private was to appear stronger than I was. I have pounded in thousands of nails, turned hundreds of wrenches and cut acres of grass. I did this all for my family. I have always loved you all with everything I have. I promise that I wasn't cold and bitter. I always had a hidden smile on my face while I worked, knowing what I was building. I may have been misunderstood in life, but my light will shine on you all now that I'm gone and have a chance to rest. I love you all so dearly. Sincerely, Daddy." Gramps, and all the other sweet titles I've been proud to have throughout the years.